Cenat is currently the world's biggest streamer, but he could make hundreds of millions of dollars without still tying his time to how much money he makes. So in this video, I'm going to explain how Cenat could build a 100 million plus e-commerce empire and still be able to sell for billions of dollars. And this is exactly how. Cenat is the biggest streamer in the world. He's pulling in millions of views a month and his audience is loyal. But here's the crazy part. It could easily turn his existing fan base into a 100 million streetwear brand overnight. One, the power of Kai's audience. They are extremely loyal. We know that we live in an attention economy, right? And it takes a lot of work to what? Sustain that attention. And because Kai is a streamer, he is too entrenched in that. But with the strategy I'm about to share, it could turn that into something that pays him even in his sleep. This pays him while he's awake. But with what you're gonna learn, you see how he could make millions in his sleep. So Cenat has millions of dedicated fans who buy whatever he promotes, right? They're already buying it anyways, or if they see it on him, they decide to go for it, right? And every time he wears a beanie, durag, or hoodie, fans ask where to buy it. While I was doing my research on this, I found out on Reddit that Kai wore a t-shirt during his subathon and the guy's website exploded because people just started buying. They were constantly trying to get what Kai was rocking. So he already has that audience. Now, he also has the ready-made demand. Now, most brands, when they are created, are paying for three things, right? One, they are paying for attention. Two, they are paying for customers. And three, they are paying for relevance, right? Now, Kai already checks all of this, right? He already has the attention, he already has the audience, and he already has relevance. So the goal now is how can he turn the ACR into something that becomes an ATM. I want to turn his ACR into an ATM. And that's what I will be sharing. Can leverage what has already worked, right? And these are some examples. KSI and Logan Paul built a beverage brand and they've been able to get that to a $1.2 billion valuation. I've never taken Prime in my life. Still, it's valued at $1.2 billion. That shows you that if you have this ACR, you could make money. Then Mr. Beast has successfully created a competition for chocolate brands and he built a chocolate bar called Festivals and also merchandise empire. Now, I wouldn't really rely on merchandise, but the fact that he sells chocolate bars is a smart move. And then Nelk Boys also built a $100 million apparel brand from their audience called Full Send. So if all these three has been successful, then Kai, who currently has the most attention in the world, could build a $100 million brand. I just show you this so you can see that it's possible. Now, these are his signature style elements, right? He could easily create a beanie brand that will be something in demand and sell and make millions of dollars. Imagine this together, right? We know that he streams and on average, he gets 200K views per stream. So imagine if he sells a beanie for $45. Let's say he was even going cheap, but it's going to cost him $3. For a high quality beanie, it will cost him $3. So he's profiting $42 for it. If he is just plugging his beanies in every of his videos and he gets 20,000 people to go ahead and buy, guess what? He makes 20,000 times 42. Sorry, my maths is shit, so I might have to use my calculator right now. Hey Siri, what's 20,000 times 42? $840,000. So with every stream, he could potentially be making $840,000. So if he were to stream maybe 5 times, or if he were to stream every week, but he plugs his product 5 times, so we're going to do the maths of that. 840,000 times 5. So he makes $4.2 million. So $4.2 million by plugging his product just 5 times in a whole month. He could make $4.2 million. He doesn't need anybody to be paying him for subs. just with plugging it 4 times. So now it goes from selling his time for money to creating leverage that then creates customers that can then generate sales. Now with Durags, it could also launch a Durag brand. I mean, it's always wearing locks, so it's something that it could easily sell. It is culture-based, it is relevant, Kai is relevant, it could make a move and people will buy, right? So this is just an example. With plugging his product 5 times in a whole month, it could be making $4.2 million every single month, right? Now, because he's building a brand that has consistent attention, drives customers, and has relevance, he could end up selling this brand for at least 10x multiples, right? So let's say this brand makes $4.2 million in a month. You're going to multiply that by like 4.2 times 12. So let's say 4.2 mil times 12, that's 50.4 mil. So in a year, it could be making $50.4 million, right? So let's say he runs this brand for 3 years and he decides he wants to sell the brand because he's no longer interested in promoting it. 50 mil, because of the consistency in the promotion, is always going to make more money, obviously. But let's say it stagnates, it doesn't make more money, it just makes 50.4 million. Remember, this 50.4 million is all profit because I'm calculating at this $42 profit per sale. I'm not calculating at $45 per sale. I'm calculating in profit. So remember that this number is profit. Brands that can get this in profit are not that much in the world. So because of that and the scalability of what he's selling, it could sell for 10x multiples, right? So that means this brand could be valued at $500 million in cash given to him, or it could be valued at $5 billion in valuation. So this is something that he could easily sell. And now you see how Kai could go from trading his time for money to creating something with his time that now creates generational wealth. And then he could also create oversized hoodies and fits that define his personal style and people would still buy. So this is the thing, right? Premium brand versus merch. The basic merch approach that most influencers go with is cheap Alibaba bulk orders, always in stock, just his name and logo, low quality materials and forgettable designs. But how Kai would do it will be premium brand approach. Is going to create limited edition pieces, exclusive drops that sell out, and then build a lifestyle brand identity around it. High quality materials and distinctive coveted designs. All he has to do is to create a team. He just has to be the face of the brand, but he has a team of operators. Now, if you're looking for an operator, Kai, and you see this video, reach out to me. We could make this work. So with limited edition pieces, it's gonna make money, and if it is exclusive drops that are created, it's always gonna make money. So this is the brand structure blueprint, right? It's going to position it as not just a merch, but a real streetwear lifestyle brand with cultural relevance. It's also going to choose a name that is relevant, something tied to his personality or slang, and it could call it Kaiwear, Breeze God Apparel, something like that. But I would say he doesn't want to create a name too close to him in a way that when he wants to sell, the brand is not positioned for sale outside of his presence. So, and then pricing strategy, premium but reasonable, right? Beanies $40, Durags $50, hoodies $120. All of this costs less than $10 to get made. With blanks, if he buys a blank, probably costs him like $7, a very, very well done blank. And then with the design and everything. So the profit markups on this could be very, very high. And then scarcity model, it does drops instead of it being always in demand, just to create urgency and demand. It would make money, right? So now this is the timeline of how he could do this, right? Launch timeline, 30 days before he does a tease. Casually wears his own beanies and durags on stream with no explanation. People are always going to be like, whoa, where's that durag from? Where's the beanie from, right? Then fans will start speculating because they are constantly clipping his videos. They will start asking where to buy them in chat and social media, which leads to natural hype that starts building up. Then launch timeline 15 days before the drop. So it's going to create cryptic Instagram stories, drop mysterious close-ups of the packaging and design elements. That'll drive people crazy and they'll start going, oh shit, what's going on? Then he does an accidental leak. So he creates a fake leak on stream to get fans buzzing. And then he could just use big name seedings, right? He's already had he already has access to all of these people. So he could have all these names, Adrian Ross, Speed, NLE Chopper, Rick Ross, can have them wearing his brand. And so everybody's going to be like, oh, where are you getting this from, right? And this is 15 days to the launch. And then launch day, it creates a limited stock. So then it uses scarcity to drive urgency among buyers. Everybody wants to wear the same thing that Adrian Ross, NLE Chopper, Speed have won. Then it creates a dedicated stream, hosts a live event showing packaging, the models, and behind the scenes. And then has a countdown timer that says, hey, you guys go get this within the next 48 hours or you miss out. That creates FOMO with a website countdown to launch time, and then early buyer perks. So you could say first 500 buyers get signed beanies for extra push. And boom, why this strategy works though, exclusivity, appeal. Kai's audience already love limited edition exclusive items. His fans will sell out the first drop in hours, which will create more hype. And then people will start sharing it that, oh, I just bought something from Kai, which will drive resale value. People would want to get their hands on this, but because they couldn't get their hands on the first drop, it will skyrocket the price of this, which then creates more demand. And so then it creates a product line expansion. Everything here is similar to what Kai has rocked in one of his recent Instagram posts. So because of the initial success, Kai could expand beyond beanies and durags into hoodies, varsity jackets, denim collaborations, and limited edition sneakers. And that boy is gonna make money. Kai, if you're seeing this, reach out. So strategic collaborations, you could partner up with Supreme and LV for the style. You could have celebrity collabs where people, celebrities rocking his stuff. And then you could have fellow streamers collab with him. For example, Speed and Kai could drop something, right? Now, the smartest way is you could also do a licensing strategy, right? So aside the D2C, which is direct to consumer, it could place its products in retail stores, Dover Street Market or Keith, and then it could license out his brand. This is something that could make him a lot of money. So let's say he charges 2 million. I mean, I believe he's going to charge more than that, but let's say he charges 2 million for 4 months for any brand who wants to license out what he has. That's what? An extra 6 mil a year for the brands to put the stuff in their store. So now this is what the valuation could be, right? With strategic growth, Kai's brand could start with 2 million in drop sales, expand to 20 to 30 million annual revenue, and scale past 100 million with licensing and retail deals. And easy money, 100 mil. So the scarcity business model, you could have a 24-hour drop window, limited time pieces, 500 units, right? And that would increase the resale value. And this is how he could build a legacy brand. Because he has cultural relevance, like I said, here the ACR, we want to turn his ACR into an ATM. Quality, reputation, he wants to build a brand, something that he could stand behind. Distinctive identity, something that would always stand out when other people say it. And because everybody loves Kai, fast emotional connection is built. So if you're a brand builder and you're also watching this, this is what you need to do, right? Find your niche, identify what people already associate with you and your personal brand, premium positioning, create well-branded products with quality that exceeds expectations, your launch strategy, use exclusivity and scarcity to drive demand from day one, and strategic growth, expand methodically to go into a 7 or 8-figure brand. So these are the common pitfalls to avoid. Kai, if you're watching this, reach out. Rushing quality, you do not want to rush to create products that are subpar. So take time to source the best. Overproduction, making too much inventory kills scarcity. Ignoring operations, shipping delays, and poor customer service will ruin your launch. And then inconsistent branding. So this is how you could apply this for yourself. Identify your audience, define your style, plan your launch, and scale strategically. So would you buy Kai's brand? If you're watching this and you're a fan of Kai, would you buy Kai's beanies and durags if you drop them? Let me know. Make sure you subscribe for more breakdowns and share your ideas with me. Now, if you're interested in learning how to build and scale e-commerce brands profitably, like I've done, then shoot me a DM on Instagram at ecomwithabdul, and let's talk. Come cash ready. See you in the next video.